welcome back to Season 7 of RGL Invite here on Team Fortress TV. My name is LeCrum, and I will be casting this match alongside my broadcasting colleague, the very talented Jakey.
Let's go. Amazing video. Props for that video. It made me laugh multiple times. So thank you for that video.
I was there for the inception of that video. It was beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a banger of a match tonight featuring MyAnimeList versus GlobalClan Ice. Super excited for tonight. We've got MyAnimeList, who's looking to be starting nearly their entire roster from last season, led by the incomparable Alpha, returning as Scout, who will be playing alongside Sai, who is making his invite debut on Scout. It'll be interesting to see how these two kind of mesh together on the Scout combo going forward throughout the season. Also returning, we have Azine on Medic, Glimmer on Demo, Trickboy on Roamer, and Kev will be on Pocket to round out the roster for MyAnimeList. As we saw, AIM decided to step down prior to the start of the season.
Yeah, I'm honestly really excited to see Psy Guy on Scout. A lot of people have been questioning it, but you know, like he's been performing pretty well in his logs, and he's been doing very well. You know, he's starting to look like a jack of all trades. Like he's finally out of that, demo jail, I guess, if you consider it jail. But he's finally off demo on Scout. Looks really interesting, and it's always exciting to see Trip Y play. You know, watching those tier 6 jumps. So I'm excited for this for sure.
Absolutely, it should be a really nice season for MyAnimeList, who I believe is coming off of a 5-1 win. I can't remember the team off the top of my head, but
Estrogen took my homies, I think.
Estrogen took my homies, exactly. All right, and then on the other side of things, we have the newest iteration of GlobalClan Ice. Loads of players returning from a bit of a hiatus, including the pairing of Shamu as Scout and Sky as Medic. Both Shamu and Sky have played alongside each other in previous iterations of the GlobalClan family. We've also got a fresh face in the mix, as Zam will be paired alongside Shamu to reinforce their Scout squad. Speedy makes a triumphant return this season on Roamer after not being active since Season 2 of RGL with Rat Jail. Alongside Speedy will be Ether on Pocket and Exile on Demo. Ether and Exile both placed third last season in advance with Lombre and have both been seen playing in invite under teams such as Dexter's Lab and Witness Gaming.
Yeah, it's starting to look really good. I honestly have not seen anything from Zam yet. I've kind of not been keeping up very well, but I'm excited to see how he performs. I'm excited to see how Shamu and Sky are going to perform since they're finally back, and especially Speedy. Speedy's been gone for so long. You know, it'll be interesting to see him finally come back, and they're making the return. I mean, they've done one game already, but it was against Froyo, to be fair. So this will be definitely more of an interesting game, I think.
Very true. It's kind of hard to really see where you're going to be headed throughout the season when your first matchup is one of the longest reigning champions for RGL invite history.
Ability to get crit heal, so him and Kev can do a double bomb and be as healthy as possible. And that double bomb, Speedy did end up getting one of the picks, but it got Exile down so low that a Scout was able to walk across, pick him off, and they just kind of snowballed it from there. So really
Absolutely.
Good mid. Yeah, really good mid coming out of Mal for that. And yeah, like you said, we are into a stalemate here, waiting for the first move coming from MyAnimeList. And we do see Alpha on Sniper.
The Alpha Sniper has been busted out early this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get on his cam. Looks like he's peeking from lower here, looking for any sort of pick he can get. Not really seeing a whole bunch here. Oh, it looks like Ether does pick up a kill there on Kev.
Oh, they're getting lots of frags and Saw. Their medic drop.
Alpha
their medic drop.
Glimmer. That's gonna be a drop.
Alpha lives. Alpha and
Glimmer
Glimmer live. That's crazy. Okay, so they did get out of there, but it looks like they got a little bit caught up in Saw, so their demo was able to drop their medic, do a lot of damage to them, and now they have full Uber. Didn't even have to use there. They have full Uber, pushing into their second. Looks like they're starting to take ground in Saw here, starting to walk through. They're trying to peek a little bit, trying to poke, see what they can get.
There's a huge advantage on the side of GlobalClan Ice. Alpha still on that sniper up on backs right now.
Oh, they got two picks.
And Trip getting the double there.
Huge for Trip there. was able to get those 2 picks. Alpha's still on sniper, hasn't been able to switch off yet. He hasn't died yet, so he's still trying to peek it, trying to see if he can get any picks. We do hear a fake call coming out from Azen. He fake called there, trying to get them to maybe stop their push a little bit. Still hard building, trying to get this Uber out. And it looks like it might actually even. They are at 85%. I think the other team just kind of I think GlobalClan just decided it was too late for them, so now they're just easing into a stalemate again.
Yeah, GlobalClan definitely took their foot off the gas there, and Mal definitely just was able to kind of capitalize on that. And when you're down 2 players pushing into Snakewater second, it's so easy to just go ahead and wrap around that bats and kind of get away from that Uber. It looks like it's going to be Speedy jumping in, trying to go for Azen, but Azen able to hold on. Did not get the pop there, or the force, and it is going to be another stalemate here, while it looks like Trip going to jump up to the window and try and create some space here, maybe for a sack play. Oh, and it's
Alpha gets gets Sky, holy sh...
Alpha gets Sky, and they drop their Uber.
Alright, now they dropped their Uber. Exile really weak. Oh, he's backed up. Okay, he's backed up. They're ready to leave. Looks like they're starting to come out through catwalk. They're starting to peek, starting to walk in. GlobalClan has 2 players behind. Trip gets one of them. Alpha gets the other. They're insane. They get those 2 picks with ease. Now they're able to take this mid, and they don't even have to use Uber, so now they have full Uber pushing into their second.
And this is what MyAnimeList likes to do. They like to keep their foot on the gas. They do not like to give up ground when they don't need to. And here they come barreling into second. Beautiful plays by Trip and, of course, Alpha.
Well, it looks like they're actually taking their Uber through lower. They're trying to catch their med out here before they can get Uber. Glimmer does the ball. They get Exile.
Speedy able to jump around here.
Oh, they get Sky.
Glimmer gets Sky from above.
Oh, Kev. They have 3 picks down. I think they're honestly just gonna back up.
Barely holding in their Trip, jumping to the point here, but he is going to get cleaned up.
Yeah, so really good push from them. Honestly, Sky peeked a little bit too far out of Shutter there and did get caught for it because Glimmer hit him with the 1-2 sticky pipe combo and insta-give Sky there. So now it is Uber advantage for Azen on the side of Mal here. Alpha's
only going to be about like
sniper.
10% though, but the team of GCI do send both their soldiers low to try and push Alpha out of that lower.
I'm pretty sure Alpha hasn't died this entire. I think he died once this whole game. He's been on sniper for longer than he has on scout. He was on scout for mid, died. He's been on sniper the whole time. So
that is the Alpha special, I like to call it around here.
Trying to peek through window, trying to see if he can
both
maybe
soldiers
get a
coming
pick.
in. It looks like they're going to be pushing this.
Oh, Zam gets picked. Kevin gets in the fat bomb in, gets Zam. They pressure the other team out.
Zam gets slammed by Kev, and it looks like they're going from lower. Oh, trying to push in from here. Oh, on the right side, and a trade there.
Well, they have 2 picks, but it is even Ubers now, and they have a sniper, and they're down their demo. So honestly, they're just gonna let this even out. They might actually, the other GCI or GlobalClan might actually send a sack here, possibly because they just got their demo up. Might send a sack. It looks like Speedy might be trying to peek something. Nope, looks like, okay, he's just watching lower. So yeah, we're just back into another stalemate here. Nobody's going for nothing. We're just kind of chilling here.
And the gun going up by Zam. A little bit of extra added security there for GCI.
Kev trying to peek in, trying to get a little bit of damage. Looks like they're trying to play
off on that right shutter. Has a bead on the demo, but misses. Able to surf out that damage. Now really here, it's just whoever makes the first mistake.
Oh, Trip! Does a lot of damage to Speedy, but he backs up. Both from back up. Speedy does have his medic there, so he might be able to take that. Alpha peeking. Speedy doesn't even see him.
Sentry goes down to Glimmer. The sentry down. They might get a little more aggressive here.
Ooh, Sky gets really weak there. Really risky there, but does have a dispenser, so she's starting to heal up. Ooh, Alpha gets a pick. Gets the engineer, but
huge
Alpha
pick, and then Alpha goes down as well.
So not going to be much happening from that. Glimmer's got a lot of space. Trip gets Speedy. Oh, Kev gets Ether.
And Kev gets Ether as well. It's going to be 3 down on the side of GlobalClan as Mal goes ahead and pushes lower. Shamu picking up Psy. Tripwire going down earlier. And it looks like GlobalClan is able to push them back.
It looks like a little bit of a
Another failed
miscommunication there happened when they were pushing through that, because Psy went in, tried to get the gun, but he ended up getting dropped.
Headshot by Alpha! Slams Ether in the air.
Oh, Speedy gets hit too! Oh, he gets hit.
And they're going to be 2 down on the side of GCI.
Still even Ubers. They might be able to push this.
Coming in
Trip
on the
is
left side
It's
here.
the Force!
The Force is out. Trip goes down, but that is okay because if they just kite this Uber, they'll have full advantage pushing into last here.
Now they have full lab. They're probably going to wait for Trip. Honestly, they might have Alpha switch off now. Can't see him. I think it's because I'm on his cam, but I think Alpha... Nope, Alpha isn't switching. He's going to stay on Sniper. Looks like he is playing this right side with his team. It looks like they're getting ready to go through Shutter here. Let's see what they can do on the Super. They're waiting for their team, getting their players buffed. Use through on side, flash their demo.
Gun is up on the right. Yep, they take care of that. Huge bomb coming in by Trip over here. Speedy goes down to Kev. Huge bomb on the point here. Players down everywhere on the sand of GCI, and it's just the medic alive, and that's going to be the round for MyAnimeList.
Yeah, definitely really hard situation to deal with, especially like just pushing into someone's last with Uber. Really hard to counter that on the defending side. So they made use of it. They got their picks. They had space. They did a lot of damage, and their scouts were able to clean up, and then they won that. So now we're moving into the second mid here. Glimmer and Exile both equal speed. Both trying to get some some early damage. Glimmer actually
Early
pretty weak
damage on
here.
Glimmer going down low here. Let's see if they send both of their soldiers like last time. A little bit of a delayed double bomb
Trips
here.
in. Oh, gets Sky down really weak. Sky
Trip
ends
goes
up
down
getting
to
the pack.
Jamu. 7 health on Zam.
Oh, GCI is so weak right now. They have their team health is really weak, but Kev goes down, and they have a lot of space. It looks like Mal is gonna have to back out here.
Mal, that time the double bomb really didn't pay off for them. Shamu was able to kind of clean up, and it looks like they're sending their soldiers in deep right here. Oh, Ether going down, but getting a bit of damage out there. Glimmer getting down to about half health. And it looks like GCI playing out of lower decided to back off a little bit there. Didn't want to get too greedy. I do not blame them.
A really good hold by Mal there. Looking like it's even Ubers. Looks like they might be trying to pressure for a pick. Well, they dropped 2 players.
Up 2. The demo all down on the side of Mal right now. And they're going to go ahead and take this fight, bringing even Uber exchange here.
Ooh, Sky milked a lot longer. Their Uber is going to be way better. They have an extra 30% on the other team. They're walking in, trying to get this damage. Oh, they're not going to do anything off of it. So it's back to, Soldier's in, Speedy's in, trying to get the pick here.
Speedy with a bunch of damage there, but not enough. Speedy goes down, however, it is going to be even Ubers here, and GCI look like they're going to push off Uber from the right shutter.
Oh, Alpha
Sky going
flanks.
down though to it.
Oh, it's huge, humongous. Alpha with the flank pretty much guarantees the wipe for that whole team. Alpha got in behind on right side. Yeah, and just Speedy now, so.
Looks like that's going to be an easy second take here for MyAnimeList. That was a stressful push right there. I was unsure if GCI were going to be able to pull that off with the off Uber situation. Unfortunately, Sky goes down really early, and it looks like they just kind of want to push out here. Does MyAnimeList? Zam is up on Sniper, however, playing from the shutter. Huge bomb in here from Kev. And, it looks like the Uber got popped out there by Sky. Or, sorry, by Azine. Which means that it's going to be a big, big Uber advantage for the side of GCI. And they want to go ahead and take this right back into them.
Looks like they're starting to rotate through lower. They might try going kitchen, or maybe they fake kitchen, and they try going lower. It looks like, yep, they're doing the fake. They're trying to fake it. They start going through lower. They get in some space. They get a pick. Alpha goes down to Ether. Oh, the huge bomb. Kev goes in, does a lot of damage.
Oh, Trip by Trip. Ended up getting Speedy only there, but lots of damage out. Trip, Kev, and Alpha go down on the side of Mal, and Mal is high-taloned out of there.
Unfortunate for them. Yeah, they had a humongous bomb, but I think the players are just a little too healthy for them to really clean up or anything there. But definitely big damage. Looks like they're going to try and take this off of what little ad they have left. Only about 20% ad for them. It looks like Mal might actually be able to fight this. They aren't taking space very well, and Zam goes down here.
Zam does go down. There was a decent amount of damage on the side of GCI, but not able to capitalize really on anything. And Ubers are gonna be even. They're down Zam, but Zam's back up within 2 seconds here. Maybe gonna see a counter sack from GCI. Alpha back up on that sniper as well. So maybe they'll just be playing the long game here.
Yeah, they definitely don't have the push here. They do have the round advantage. Especially because they're on defense, they aren't gonna, try and lose anybody first. So they're just kind of waiting on the player, having Alpha chill on bats. Make sure there's not gonna be a sniper peeking from window. No funny stuff. And we are back into another stalemate. Of course, favorite part of the game.
Best looks part like of TF2 in my opinion.
Exactly. Looks like they're sending Speedy. Speedy is going for a high bomb here. Gets a shot on Azen, but isn't able to get anything. Gets a good surf off of that. No damage really. And it looks like Mal is going to be sending Alpha lower to try and get a pick based off of that Speedy kill here. Peeking from lower, not really seeing much, doing a good job of protecting their medic. Sees the scout, misses on the scout. And Speedy will be back up here. So Alpha's going to go ahead and back off. I definitely feel for Sky in the situation. They're definitely having to play very, very Highlander-like, with having to hide from Alpha almost 24/7 with him on sniper so often. So it's definitely, I can definitely tell it's at least a little bit stressful, if not maybe kind of boring for Sky, having to sit in the corner the whole game. But
another bomb in here from Speedy, who does end up taking down Glimmer, however. Ooh. That's going to be huge. And then the other soldier in.
Oh, Ether gets a rocket, gets the force.
And are they able to sending GCI in towards
Sky is gonna pop there, but she did drop 3 players.
Side does go down, however. Wasn't able to get very much with that Uber, and Alpha is looking lower.
Oh, Alpha gets Sky!
Alpha gets Sky again! Alpha, Scourge of the Sky.
Huge pick on Sky there, and they also honestly should have pushed off that anyway, because they did have that player advantage. Zam goes in, gets tripped. Looks like trying to 1v1 side, trying to get the pick on the med, but Azin pretty weak and the players are in. Oh, they're just feeding.
Ether going down as well.
They're trying to get the pick on Azin so they can at least try and, or at least get the force on him to try and get this, but it looks like they weren't able to get anything. They are down 2 players. Even though Alpha is on sniper, they might try and push off this. Sai's trying to poke lower.
Mal going lower here, bring their sniper
Speedy's
up.
wrapped on Azin, and nobody turns around. Azin lives! 11 HP, amazing surf, amazing movement.
11 HP on the medic for Mal, but they get the pack, and GCI backs up to their bats, trying to go ahead and build out the rest of this Uber in time before MyAnimeList decides to push. They pushed from lower last time. It looks like they're going to be doing the same thing with Alpha kind of supporting them. Huge bomb in here by Speedy to try and pick up Alpha, which he does get and gets out. That's going to slow them down a little bit, but the soldier also bombing in here on side down to 40 health, goes down. And that's 2 down on the side of MyAnimeList, sorry.
Yeah, they don't have any scouts here, so soldier bombs are going to be almost free reign here.
It gets popped out by GCI. It's an Uber fight here in the favor of MyAnimeList. Demo comes flying in here.
Oh, Azin surf! Oh, gets picked anyway. But does end
up going down to the combined spam of Speedy and Ether.
Definitely huge plays coming out. Glimmer going down there was a huge downfall. They weren't able to save him, and now they had to back up. They used their Uber, and Azin goes down. So now they have around 50 disad, trying to hold their last. It is going to be an uphill battle for Mal.
An uphill battle indeed. Looks like they're not doing it, or they have the gun out on last. They know that GCI is looking to push this hard.
All right, we do have the gun up in the shack spot, trying to get it to level 3. Looks like they are either going to push from Shutter or lower. It looks like Shutter. They're coming through Shutter. They use through. Ooh, taking a little while to get that gun down. They do get the gun down, trying to stick the point, but they lose Shamu there. Ooh, Mal's taking a lot of space, getting some picks. Oh,
lots of time on the point. Lots of time on the point.
Huge plays. They were able to get all those picks, and their medic lived. Both medics lived, actually, but Asin now has pretty much full ad. They're going to be able to take second relatively easily. However, they do have a lot of cap time on their last, so they have to pay attention for those back caps.
Oh, there's a back cap coming in right now.
Shamu is hiding. Looks like he's trying to go on the
soldier
last.
on last. It's going to be a 1v1. Shamu versus Trip, and Trip ends up getting the dub there. Ether also going down in that, but the Uber was popped by MyAnimeList, who looks to be trying to take mid here.
Looks like they did have a spy on GCI, but Kev able to pick up Speedy there. They're trying to cap this point, trying to go off of this Uber. Actually, wait, they used Uber? I wasn't paying attention. So I guess they used Uber.
Soldiers coming forward here. Big bomb in. Trip going down. Azing actually going down to a pipe by Exile. Kev getting real low there.
They have a lot of space. Sky isn't beating anybody. Hey, Sky gets. They pop Uber. Kev is invisible. Okay, he finally gets picked. He was invisible for a decent amount of time there. Sai might be able to get out here.
Sai, invite debut, the master.
Oh, unfortunate.
Ends up getting picked up.
Alright, so they do not have Uber. It is back to even Ubers. They were able to force them on second there, so now it is looking even. They do have players on mid for GCI. Trip is trying to take some space here, trying to pressure them back out.
Mouse
Looks like
both
it's
soldiers forward again to try and get that.
Oh, nice shot.
There.
He says re.
And it looks like with both those soldiers coming forward, picking up Exile and Ether, it's going to be pushing GCI out of mid here.
They actually might even be able to take second. They do not have a demo on the side of GCI, and they have forward spawns for Mal here.
Big bomb in there by Speedy, who barely survives with 2 health. Mal, blower chomping at the bit, wanting to get in there, but Exile is back up and in the fight. Looks like things are going to slow down. We'll have another stalemate on Snakewater.
And it looks like, yes, so it is even Ubers. Alpha, not on Sniper here. They do send a sack.
Big bomb in by Trip.
Trip is in, not able to get anything. Does do a little bit of damage. Kev goes in pretty late, gets immediately eaten by both scouts. So they are down 2. They are going to either have to exchange here or leave, give up mid here. Looks like GlobalClan is trying to pressure, trying to go through. Their beam came through Saw. It looks like a majority of their team came through Kitchen though. And now they just give up their, so Mal is having to give up mid, and they're back to second, back to another stalemate.
All right, that was a pretty good leapfrog there by GCI, able to kind of turn the tides there after stuffing both those soldiers in lower.
Now, Alpha, I'm wondering if Alpha might feed here once the other team sacks, because he might want to come up Sniper here again. Maybe they want to try and drag this out again, but not so sure. Ooh, Trip almost gets picked there. So it is Speedy's going pretty low.
Sai gets orbed. That's huge.
Ooh. Alright, looks like, yeah, Sky is preparing for the Alpha Sniper, playing really close to Saw, trying not to peek lower at all.
Speedy kind of just walking in, waddling in, gets picked up by Kev. It was definitely just like a kind of a feed right there. Maybe we'll see a off pass on the side of Speedy.
Little goofy, but we do see maybe some space trying to be taken here. Playing a little bit more aggro in Saw. Not able to get anything, just trying to take some space, but they do have to back up.
Speedy is going to be coming up sniper.
Okay, Speedy sniper. Let's see what he can do here. Ooh, Trip gets Zam. If Trip can spot that they have a sniper, they might be able to just dry fight this. Maybe take an exchange, try and get some picks. It might work out for them. Ooh, looks like Trip is actually going behind. And we do see... Oh, he trades with either. So he gets a trade there. They're down 2 players. They might honestly... Mal honestly might push off of this. Especially if they have a sniper and if Trip was able to calm that. He might not have seen him though. So they might actually just stalemate here again, which I think is what they're going to do.
Speedy, I believe, thinks that there's just a sniper on the enemy team. Probably thinks that Alpha is sniper. He's playing pretty passive right now. Maybe looking for that crack shot through the window on the scout. However, Alpha is aware of all the lines on this map.
It looks like... I wonder if Alpha is maybe just trying to play the long game. Maybe that's why he's not feeding quite yet. They're trying to just do single stacks.
He does end up getting Psy though.
Yeah, they do drop Psy there. Really unfortunate for them. They are going to be down to scout, so soldiers might be able to bomb pretty freely here. Speedy going down really low as well. But he doesn't get picked off. Either tries to jump in and get a pick, or try and get a force. Doesn't get anything.
Oh, Sky towing that line. Scout coming in and does end up cleaning up Speedy.
Runs at him. Does get a trade there. Alpha's dead. He might come up sniper here now.
I was going to say, betting odds on Alpha coming up sniper. But Trip does end up going in forward and feeding to Zam as well.
Looks like they might try and dry fight this.
Exchange out here on both sides. Pretty even exchange here. Big bomb from the soldier post Uber.
They are going to lose Zam there. Their health isn't very good either. Looks like this might actually be a pretty good refight for Mal. They do have quite a bit of space, and they do have a lot healthier players.
Ooh, Trip going down, though, to Ether.
Looks like it's back to another stalemate. Back to building Ubers. Keep playing the long game. I think Sign Alpha might be trying to play the long game here.
Oh, no, it looks like GCI is actually going to take this and try and put the pressure onto Mal. Coming from lower here. They're taking a lot of damage, though.
High bomb from Ether, lands on Azin. Ooh, gets piped by Glimmer.
Going for the air shot onto Sky. Sky somehow survives with 30 health. Looks like Zam running forward, trying to pin the medic there. Oh, medic gets pinned in the corner, down to 60 health, but not able to capitalize on that. Side down the lower side, trying to push back forward here. They do get the cap. But it looks like they're going to have to back off because their health is not too great.
Ooh, they're walking in.
That.
They do get the force.
Out again.
Asin flashing Alpha there. Sai staying in. He's committing. Oh, Asin gets a pick on Zam.
Oh, nice pipes there from Exile as well. Oh, and an air shot by Kev.
Huge picks. Nice. They're down 3. This might be pushable. They honestly, yeah, they have a scout now. Alpha is Trip is rolling out now, so they are gonna be up players. They're doing a lot of damage to Exile. Trip is in, trying to get some damage as well. Isn't really able to get anything. Looks like this might just turn into another mid fight. No, they back off. Okay, so Mal's backing off. They're down a player. Looks like they're trying to even it out again. They're not trying to take any risks here if they don't need to. They are up around. They are trying to just play for the win.
They are up 1. And it looks like they're going to be trying to push lower here, trying to get into the faces of GCI. Big bomb in here from the soldier. Doesn't really get much. Looks like Shamu's going to go down. But Alpha also trades here. And Zam goes down as well, so 2 down on the side of GCI. Even Ubers.
Wondering if they'll be finally able to push out of their second, maybe. Nope, Trip is going to go down, and they are going to... Ooh, they're going to lose Kev and Sai.
Oh, that's
this is
huge.
Really bad.
And
their Uber is going to be better, though. Their Uber is going to be slightly better, but they have no players here. So Asin is going to have to back up. They are going to have to use this Uber to leave, but at least it'll be even Ubers. Glimmer gets a pick, actually, on Speedy.
Alpha coming forward, trying to get onto Glimmer or onto Exile. Exile with 5 health, barely holds on there.
Glimmer or Ether dies as well right there. Scout on Asin. Oh, gets him and gets Glimmer as well.
They are just bleeding players left and right on the side of MyAnimeList. And it looks like they're just pushing forward onto the point here. Both Scouts and the Soldier coming in, and that's going to be a point for GCI, turning the tides on this.
Yeah, them losing those players was really bad. They were able to snowball off of that. They committed a little bit too much. They stayed in too long. I think if they would have just backed up and played their last, would have been a little bit better. But now we're moving into the third mid.
Third mid, 1.5 minutes on the timer right now. We'll see if anybody can coast to coast, but I don't think there's enough time before the half. Both teams arrived at mid.
It looks like they're trying to do the high bomb strat again, the double bomb. Kev and Strip getting ready to go in. They're playing actually a little bit passive here. Trip opts to go behind. Is fighting Speedy in kitchen. Does get the pick and lives. Ooh, their health is a little bit better. Oh.
Hazen down to 40. Needs to get out of there before that big bomb comes in. And he ends up getting taken down by Ether anyway.
Alright, so they are going to have full ad on the side of GCI, but they are down a lot of players. If they're able to push them out of their second, this might actually be good. Or force them on their second. That will be pretty good as well.
They need to be fast if they want to get a point on the board before halftime.
Doesn't look like they're actually trying to do anything. GCI knows that they're trying to hold on to this Uber just to keep their second, because they know if they mess up here, they might actually lose their last, and they definitely don't want to go, negative into the next half. So I think they're just opting to hold their Uber and not push it and just keep it for this. And then now they're starting to push. Now that they're all healthy and they're able to, they can push in with the Uber ad, try to get a little bit of pick.
Trying to pad the stats a little bit here.
Yeah. Now that is the end of the first half. 1-1.
What a half. That was a really close back and forth battle. There were a couple times where I feel like MyAnimeList had the last on lock, but just weren't able to capitalize and find those picks. And the same could be said for GCI as well.
Yeah, I definitely think that Mal played a little bit too passive in certain situations. They didn't push off of player ads sometimes. They didn't really set, they gave up a lot of space really easily. And then there were times, I think they just kind of flip-flopped them, because there were times they were too passive when they should have been aggro. And in that last part where it was just Glimmer and Asin, I think if they would have left instead of staying in lobby, they could have at least held a little bit longer. But yeah, so I think both teams played really well. It was definitely back and forth. We saw a lot of Mal's second. They definitely held onto their second for quite a long time. And,
Heavy out on the side.
Round, but they are losing players. The Heavy is really weak. Heavy's only... Oh, he gets bowed. It looks like Mal might have to back out here.
Sky really low here. That Heavy is doing work. Shamu Heavy clutch, and it looks like Zam's going to try and chase a little bit lower here onto Kev. They do end up pushing them back, and that's going to be about a 60% Uber ad on the side of GlobalClan Ice.
Yeah, that late Heavy is honestly really clutch. Coming out late Heavy post Uber and being able to beat 450 HP is huge for holding last. So Shamu coming out, being super healthy, and getting arrow tanked by Sky is just able to shred, get a lot of picks there, and now they're able to push out with that.
Kev setting up on bats here. Doesn't look like MyAnimeList wants to just give them this. Lots of pressure coming in. Zam coming forward. Trip kind of caught up on there, but ends up getting the pick onto Shamu. Nobody really even
they get forced. They get forced in lobby.
Force comes out, pushing it lower. MyAnimeList 77% here. Oh, so hurt on the side of GCI, and so many people going down. Sky to 70 health.
And they have a player behind. They only have 2 players in front. And Speedy is weak. He's 1 HP. He's dead. Now they're going to go in. They're down so many players.
Coming in left side, down 3. Yeah, it's just going to be playing the point and taking picks.
And they have Uber here. They're able to use this Uber to just force them out. trap the point, let Psy play it, and that's the round for Mal.
A clean round by Mal. What a response to exactly what we were saying. They played that mid perfectly, had all that pressure, kept their foot on the gas. Even when their push ended up failing due to the Shamu heavy, they were able to pull back and just kite GlobalClan Ice's Uber.
It definitely was instrumental that they were able to get that force in lobby. That definitely helped them, and I think that was Alpha that got that force. So props to Alpha for getting that force. We're back to another mid. Glimmer's gonna go down really early there. That's really bad for the side of Mal. And they're gonna get Alpha, and Trip is really not healthy here. Plus, they have a player behind. They're getting so many picks. Speedy's in, not able to get anything, but they are down a lot of players.
Huge bomb in here by Ether, but does end up backing up there. And just a complete 180 there for GlobalClan Ice. They did exactly what MyAnimeList did the previous round.
Yeah, I definitely think Ether is getting picked, or not Ether, Glimmer is getting picked a little bit too early on these mids. I think he needs to maybe get healed a little bit more, maybe play a little bit more passive, but he's definitely dying a little too early on these mids, and I think if he lives a little bit longer, they definitely will do a little better on those mids. But like you said, they won that, GCI won that mid, and they have even Ubers because Azen was able to live there. Alpha on the sniper, trying to work it. Let's see what he's able to get.
Also up on sniper as well, back on those logs over there. Going to be the sniper showdown here. Can Speedy from Season 2 clutch this sniper duel against the Alpha?
Looks like they're both trying to peek opposite angles, so I'm not sure if they'll be able to see each other. But Alpha is going to have to cross the Speedy sightline, so he might be able to get him.
Speedy ends up going lower to try and see if he can get a pick onto the soldier down there. Does end up hitting. Oh no, I think that was a miss right there.
Let's see what they can do. Looks like both teams again are trying to just trade some spam, trying to work their snipers. Alpha getting buffed, trying to get this pick on Speedy. Speedy rotating the bats. Alpha trying to peek him. Not really able to get much.
Speedy is going to go ahead and rotate over to the right side here.
Speedy is up, drop down. Nobody is watching drop down.
Ooh, Alpha.
If he's able to peek this, nobody's watching it. He's peeking. He gets the shot.
Oh, and he gets the headshot.
Huge downfall from Mal, and huge shot coming out from Speedy there, getting the pick, and they're just capitalizing off of it, taking that point, getting the picks, and then finally taking that point. Now, that's definitely a huge blunder from Mal, having no one watching drop down. A little bit sketchy, and Speedy was able to just take advantage of that and get the pick on Azen.
What a response from GCI, saying, you know what, you're going to run straight headfirst into us, we're going to do the same thing twice as hard.
Yeah, definitely huge coming from them. Now both demos are in mid. Let's see if Glimmer is able to survive a little bit longer here. Glimmer getting a little bit healthy. No bombs coming out yet. Everyone's kind of playing a little passive. Zam's trying to get the peek on Trip. Shamu taking a lot of ground here, but taking a lot of damage. Alpha getting the pick on Zam up top. Let's see if they're able to respond. Kev doing a lot of damage. Speedy gets taken down, and they're able to take that mid. Sai is honestly chasing. He's trying to get these picks. Oh, Trip is in. Trip's already on bats, trying to get this damage in.
Oh, he does go down to exile.
Huge.
Sky ends up going down to facing Alpha. Oh.
Alpha is just a menace to Sky right now. Alpha is Sky's biggest nemesis in this match for sure.
Alpha, Scourge of the Sky, what can I say?
Oh, not able to get anything off that Uber. So they do use Uber. So it is actually going to be even, if not very, very close to even for each team. But they do have ground on second here. Zam very weak, not able to get much.
Oh, looks like Shamu kind of caught lower here.
Oh, Azen gets insta-gip.
Glimmer going down as well. Huge response.
Oh, Trip! The 2-for-1.
Big bomb inside coming up to clean up. Cleaning house. Shamu
Sky is in lobby. Oh, Trip gets. Oh, Trip just went massive.
And
And the cap. Oh my god, the roll. That was insane.
And
that
just
sequence
like
of
that,
events.
another response from MyAnimeList.
That sequence of events was insane. Oh, looks like they had the wrong
config on. Very nice.
Why did they unexec? They had only 2 rounds. So it's 3-1 currently right now. And definitely looking huge for Trip that last round. Trip got 3 picks.
It's 3-2 actually.
Or 3-2. You're right. My bad. 3-2. Each team honestly doing very well. That GCI has responded, and I think they're honestly just responding to each other each round and just trying to counter each other. Asin got bombed by both the GCI soldiers, but got cleaned up. But Trip was able to go huge, get 3 picks, and then Alpha comes in, kills Sky, and Psy backcaps, and it just all blends together super well. So now moving into the fifth mid, I believe, 5th or 6th mid, one of those two. And let's see what each team can do. Ooh, Exile getting pretty weak.
Glimmer also getting down to about 40 health there. Looks like GCI is sending Ether up for a fake bomb here. Huge bomb in there. Doesn't really get anything. Oh, Aiden does go down though. Ether and Speedy both down on the side of GCI. Exile with some beautiful pipes.
Oh, does go down the side though. But they do get the white. Yeah, huge. I genuinely think each team is playing this very well. They're just responding to them each round. So one round, Mal is going to be like, okay, they did this last round, let's do this time. And
yeah,
now
they're definitely playing up to each other's levels. So a lot of times you'll see teams play down to other people's levels because they're afraid of losing rounds or losing time on the map. But it seems like they're both kind of responding and just absolutely beast moding into each other.
Yeah, very true. So now let's see if they're able to roll this into last. They do have full ad here. Let's see if GCI is able to roll this into last. Looks like they are. I think it looks like they're trying to take it lower. They used through lower.
Gun up on the right. They need to get rid of that gun quick.
They do get that gun, but it does come with a cost. They got rid of their whole Uber, but they do get 2 picks there. And they end up edging the cap.
On the point.
Huge cap time. Now it is 3-3. Definitely huge for the side of GCI. And now let's see if Mal is able to respond.
Yeah, this has been an amazing match so far. Lots of back and forth, lots of amazing plays coming out from both sides of the field.
Let's see if they're able to do anything. Glimmer hopefully stays healthy this mid. Not taking too much. He's kind of weak right now. They might bomb off that. Oh, looks like a double bomb coming out of Mal. They're strafing in, focusing Exile. Exile hits a huge surf though and surfs up the cat. Doesn't get anything on the side of Mal, and even though they're weak, they start walking across the point and do get that pick on Glimmer, and now Mal is forced to back up to their last with their scouts and their medic, the only ones left from that mid.
Yeah, that double bomb really kind of screwed them. If they would have ended up getting Exile there, I think that would have been a much different mid fight than what we just saw. But unfortunately for them, but fortunately for Exile, able to surf that out, and now it is going to be even Ubers. Both sides of the team. Looks like they might want to try and push Shutter. Ether coming in on the left side, trying to pick up. Oh, okay, and it does end up getting Kev.
They do end up trading. Exile able to come in there and support his player. Does get that pick, and now it looks like it is going to be even. Oh, we do see Zam coming in. He gets tripped, but is going to go down. Oh, but Alpha gets taken out by Speedy. Speedy taken out by Psy. It is back to... Actually, they have player ad on the side of GCI, but Kev back up from earlier. Now it is back to pretty much a stalemate here, and it looks like they're going to have to send another sack.
Yeah, luckily that gun did stay up. They might have been able to kind of push something there, push the envelope, but even with Alpha going down, that gun is still a problem. You don't really want to try and take any risks here when you're both at even Ubers.
Oh, we do see the Zam Sniper debut. See if Zam is able to get anything. He is peeking from logs. Is he able to get? He does get a shot onto. He does get a shot onto. Who was it? Oh, it was. I think it was. I'm just losing it right now. Trip. I think it was Trip. So he does get a shot onto Trip. Does a lot of damage. Not able to get anything else though. He is trying to peek from lower. It looks like. Oh, now he's moving up to right side. Is he gonna try and peek from Shutter? Oh, Glimmer's in from Shutter. Oh,
Exile and Speedy going down to Trip.
Oh, but they get the force off. Kev lives? Kev lives. He lives with 5 HP. Oh, still have a sniper.
Looks like they want to try and push out back onto this team. Back out onto MyAnimeList.
So they
and the Uber is out.
Oh, catch the sniper and Shamu. They have no scouts to respond now. Sky is caught here. Oh, Trip goes in. Huge bomb by Trip and Kev. Now they're trying to chase Sky. Kev is on the chase for Sky right now. What? She's invisible! She gets picked.
Oh no.
Okay, so she does get picked by Sky there. Or by Kev there, sorry, my bad. It looks like they're trying to camp the forward spawns now. They do have a sniper in the forward spawns. Glimmer trying to stuff it as much as possible, trying to not let them peek. Oh, Sam on heavy. Glimmer really weak, he might actually go down here. Does get, oh, Azit gets backstabbed by Speedy.
Speedy with the spy pick. And that's going to be huge for GCI.
Nobody in the forward spawn, so they are back to normal. They are going to have around 50 ad here, depending on whether or not someone picks up Azin.
Trip really hurt on bats. Looks like just going to be able to squeeze into that corner 6 health, but does end up getting picked up.
And GCI is able to take that point and still has Uber ad, around 40% ad here for GCI. They are building maybe they're going to try and take another area or another round off of this, but we're going to have to see. Looks like they're pushing in. They're trying to take mid here, trying to poke through Saw. No trap Saw. If they clear it, they're through. And no one is there to stop them. I think they're just giving this up for free. Oh, Glimmer gets Sam! Gets Sam with the trap. I think he tried to save for Sky, but does get a pick regardless. Now we are back to another stalemate. It is even Ubers for Mal.
Alright, even Uber time here. Zam possibly. It looks like gonna stay on scout here. So expect those soldiers from GCI to come barreling in any minute now.
You do see Speedy jumping across. Isn't seen to jump into window. Goes through window. Tries. Oh, he does get the force. Huge force from him, and they do get a lot of damage on the other players as well. They aren't able to respond to get the force. Yeah, so Trip is gonna go down there. They're actually gonna lose 2. You lose Trip and Alpha there, and now they're gonna have full ad pushing into their last. This is huge for GlobalClan.
Yeah, GCI may take the lead here if they can just go ahead and maneuver this almost 100% Uber ad.
They're milking through lower. This is huge. Though. So much space. They finally use Uber. They're gonna get Glimmer here. Glimmer's gonna go down.
Pyro out on the side of MyAnimeList. Lots of damage on the point. Lots of time on the point. Just the scout up, and that is another round.
Slow clap. So slow clap for GCI. They are
GCI believers
playing
in
very
chat.
well. They are playing very, very well right now. All right, let's see if Mal is able to come back on this mid. Looks like Trip Y is going to be playing a different kind of mid. He is going to be playing a lot more passive top right. Looks like they're trying to wait for the other team to bomb into them. We do see Speedy do a high bomb, does fake and strafe out though. Same with Trip. Trip does end up strafing out there as well. Huge damage for the side of Mal, getting a lot of damage onto GCI. Their players are very weak here. Oh, but Glimmer is going to go down first.
And a big bomb in there from Ether. Speedy going down. If they can just get healthy. Oh,
Alpha
no.
flanks and gets Sky. So much damage. Exile is caught. Exile's gonna go down. Zam's gonna go down. The only player left is Shamu, and he is hiding in Saw here. Maybe trying to see if he's able to get a pick.
Drop down, saw the entire team, and nope the hell out of there.
Yeah, he tried to just get that back. Oh, he's getting chased by Sai. He might get picked. He gets picked. Sai does win the 1v1. This is definitely huge for them. They do have full lab, but they do have a sniper, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, they do have a sniper. Speedy up on sniper.
Sniper and NG. Zam up on that engineer class.
Speedy is trying to peek through lower, trying to see if maybe... Oh, they use through lower because they see the dot. They use through. Get the gun really early. This is really good for them. They're able to get 2 picks as well. Can they just play the point here? Double dead. Double dead the point. Exile is dead.
Pyro out on the right side here. Scout soldier combination. Is this going to be just enough? And it is. And MyAnimeList answers back. 4-4. 4-4. Game, folks.
This is huge. This is a very, very, very interesting game. I'm loving every second of this.
You may just have your prediction come true. It may be the 5-4.
It may be the 5-4, but it might be the other one's favor. We never know. It just depends on who plays this mid the better. Right, so we are on this mid. Glimmer a little bit faster than Exile, and does get an early sticky off onto Exile. Let's see if they're able to do anything. Both teams kind of poking at each other. We do see Ether take the top right passively. Shrimp going in for a bomb, does strafe out. Alpha trying to initiate.
Both soldiers
bombing
here.
Double bombing. Oh, huge rockets. Does get Sky. Does get Ether. Scout walking across on Azen. Azen goes down. Glimmer goes down.
It's just Sai over here.
Oh, Sai is going to go down as well. Alpha trying to do something as well, but isn't able to get anything. Both meds did trade, so they might not be able to roll as easily as they think, but they did win that mid. They are going to try it, and it looks like Exile is trying to passively trap second. Maybe try and see if he can get a pick here. He might actually be able to... Nope, Trip doesn't look like he's going to walk through. So they are playing a little bit passive here. Looks like they're just going to try and hold mid. Let's see how this stalemate goes.
Yeah, it's going to be... Well, Sky with a slight Uber ad. Nothing really crazy to work with here. Knowing GCI, though, I feel like they have to slow it down here a little bit.
Yeah, they have a spy.
Big spy.
On bats. I don't think anybody's going to expect it.
Speedy going in for the stab. Absolutely.
Oh, he gets
the stab on this guy.
He gets Azen.
Or Azen, sorry, my bad.
Oh, but they get Exile, though. They did get a pick on Exile. They might be able to actually force the other medic here. Trip trying to get in. Oh, Kev gets the force. That's instrumental. That's huge. That force is going to save them this round. Huge force coming out from
behind them.
Yes, humongous play. Humongous play. Trip the only one dying for that force there. They might actually doing a lot of damage to Sky. Sky taking a lot of damage as well. They're going to get mid off of this. Soldiers bombing.
They're going to try here.
Oh, they are going to get Glimmer. Glimmer does get caught out there, but it is at least close to, way closer to even Ubers than it was before.
The control point is being captured.
GCI is going to take second. They might actually try and roll last off of the demo pick here. Looks like they are trying to roll left side. They are into second, or they are into last on left side. Oh, huge shot onto Kev. Speedy is going to go down, but he is going to get...
Time on the play, and they win! And win!
They win!
Last push.
Huge! Okay, my prediction was right, except it was for the other team. Oh,
what a game.
Game was insane. It was so well played by both teams.
GlobalClan Ice pulling out the Dubski.
Very, very huge for the side of GlobalClan. Congratulations to them for their win. They definitely deserve that win. They played very well tonight. And congratulations to, or at least, kudos to Mal for playing very well as well. They definitely made it a lot more interesting than it would have been if they played bad. is the best way I could put that. But yeah, both teams played very well, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
And let's go ahead and take a peep at these logs real quick.
Let me see if I can find them. Quarterfinal. Sweet, got
And-
logs.
Yep, they just got uploaded here.
Shamu, again, top fragging, 10 kills, 5 deaths. And we do see Exile coming out with top damage, 316.
Yeah, I felt definitely in that second half, Glimmer was just getting caught out just a little too much, a little too often.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. He had actually more deaths than Kev, or equal deaths to Kev, and actually more deaths than Ether. So a little bit rough for that. But Sai getting 2 deaths, he got the least amount of deaths. Both the medics getting 4 deaths. So Sai's presence was, he was just there, so he was doing a lot of work.
It's so close. You look at these stats and you're kind of just like scratching your head and going, I think that MyAnimeList kind of had a better spread overall with their damage, but just the fact that they were able to kind of hold on and push the tempo a little bit on the side of GlobalClan Ice. I think that was what ended up winning them the game,
For sure, I totally agree. And I think the Glimmer deaths were definitely a bit rough. I think if Glimmer might have stayed alive a few more times, especially on that last one, on that very last push where GCI was able to push and win the game, if he was just present there, I don't think they would have dry fought that nearly as easily. He might have been able to get sticks on the point or trap off a choke point at least, but so very unfortunate for that. But both teams played very, very well. So very, very close to even on stats. Mal had more damage, less kills. Both teams had relatively the same Ubers. Sky got 1 more Uber. Asin got 3. So Sky got 4. Asin got 3. Honestly, it looks very, very even. I think it was genuinely just down to the nitty gritty.
Oh yeah, definitely down to the nitty gritty. Both teams now standing at 1-1 for season 7 of RGL Invite. Really looking forward to this rematch later down the road. Hopefully, if they can both end up making that playoff push. Really too early to tell, obviously, but just a fantastic match. That's kind of what you want to see from your TF2 right there. Just the back and forth, each team playing up to each other's potential, and just a lot of really, really good fights there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Do you have any shout outs? I don't know if we're closing this up, wrapping this up.
I don't have any shout outs, but I would say shout out to GlobalClan Ice for pleasantly surprising me. Shout out to MyAnimeList for definitely putting up a good fight. Shout out to Themicrocheeze for the producing. My homie LeCrum for the co-casting.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything you want to shout out?
Shout out David Attenborough.
Let's go.
Just shout out everybody on both teams. Played fantastic. Both teams absolutely brought their A game tonight. It was a super fun game to cast, and I appreciate everybody coming in and watching this match. Everybody who was able to tune in, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Want to apologize for the technical difficulties. These things happen, especially early on in the season. But we appreciate you all. And that's about it. That's about it for me.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. And we'll catch you next time.
Peace out.